I'm Rich Noonan for World Business Watch, a program in which we look at companies that are changing our world. Today, Integrated Electronics, which has built an incredible reputation in the Kansas City area since the 80s. Look at this house. Dr. Steve Silverstein, his wife and children live here, and they live with some of the coolest home automation systems from Integrated Electronics that you could ever dream of. Whether it be an awesome home theater, which rivals any in America, to the electronic shades on the windows, to the keypads that control everything. The doctor, who admits to being a real gadget lover, says the whole property music and lighting control systems are some of his favorites. I asked the doctor if Integrated stayed on time and on budget with this huge job, including keeping him on budget.
They did their best to reel me in, but they absolutely were to their word every step of the way. And in fact, quite frankly, they were so neat and clean and meticulous at the job site. They were typically ahead of schedule in every facet of installation.
One of the reasons that Integrated Electronics has so many thrilled clients in this part of the country is that Integrated is not your typical audio-video company. Integrated is a cutting-edge firm with a large team of dedicated pros. They've got tons of experience. The corporate structure at Integrated is something you just don't find around the country in the audio-video business, which is usually a couple of guys in a van. From design engineers to project managers to purchasing agents, Integrated is big enough to keep quality career professionals and organize multiple jobs from very small to huge. We listened into the morning planning meeting. It sounded like a bunch of engineering geniuses at times, led by the owner, Keith Axe, who's a great guy who built this firm like many other great American companies when he saw a need.
I was fortunate enough to get married in 1983, and we bought our first house. And as we moved in and I was going through the house trying to figure out where to plug my telephones in and my cable TV jacks, I found none. So I decided to wire my house for phone, cable, and a couple pairs of speakers. As I was doing that, I had already been a car stereo installer as a career at the time we bought that house. So it dawned on me that who would you call to do something like this? And I thought, well, maybe I ought to be the guy to call to do something like this.
The seeds of Integrated were born back in the early 80s. Keith's little company grew quickly.
As the mid-80s hit and the advent of the VCR came, and then shortly after that we had surround sound in its early days, and home theater, and it has just continued to snowball exponentially from that point forward.
Now every morning the Integrated team rolls out into homes and businesses all over the Kansas City area to do every kind of audio, video, home theater, home automation, security, phone system jobs that you can think of. The really cool, fun stuff usually occurs in people's homes. Attorney David Peterson and his wife Krista have trusted Integrated for years, and this is a high-tech couple. They are building a new home right now and have big plans for Keith and his Integrated team.
The plan is taking this room here, turning it this way.
I asked the Petersons about what Integrated had done for them in their old house, and again, it was a really neat job.
The home system was a Crestron wide home system, so we had touch panels, and I think we had 28 flat screens throughout the house, inside and out and around the pool, and it allowed us to control, I think, 32 audio zones, and we had a home theater and all kinds of great stuff that they put in.
Like most clients, when the Petersons hired Integrated, they were worried that all the high-tech stuff would not work as advertised.
I was absolutely terrified, let me tell you. I'm pretty much the tech person. I program everything. Keith made it so simple.
Krista and David have 4 children. They say another thing they love about Integrated is how respectful the team was when they were working in the home.
They were so easy to live with, very professional. I feel like we became friends over time. They're just great guys.
David says dealing with Integrated, especially for gadget guys who want the newest technology, is a fantastic experience.
They're responsive, they're easy to work with, they're not difficult. They'll put up with my crazy ideas on adding technology and things that they've never dealt with, but are able to go out and do that and not say, oh, well, I don't think we can do it. They're like, well, let's just figure out how we can do it, which is what I'm looking for. I want somebody that'll say, look, I may never have done it. You want it, we'll figure it out and we'll do it.
That's what custom home builder Brett Standard loves about Integrated. He does not have to worry about the integrated portion of the job. He knows it will be done right every time.
Keith, quite simply, he takes care of business. He's got an attention to detail that few others in his industry, I think, have. And probably simply over anything, he makes our life easier. We have fewer callbacks with customers. He leaves the job the way he found it.
I absolutely love customer service. I love it when my clients really are appreciative and really happy with the results. Understand it, get it, use it, and enhance their lives because of what we've done.
I asked Integrated clients the same question. Would you or have you recommended Integrated Electronics to others?
I have absolutely recommended them to others. They've done my best friend's house and some other things, so yes.
Would you or have you recommended Integrated to others?
Other contractors, other homeowners, friends, I pretty much recommend him to anybody and everybody that needs what he offers.
Quite frankly, when you can work with people who ultimately become your friends, people who you love dearly, even outside of the professional relationship, you know that you've got something extraordinarily special and a very, very rare gift. I recommend them unreservedly and most highly.
Integrated Electronics, start here for any home and business solution that will definitely connect you with the future. Integrated, simply the best. For World Business Watch in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Rich Noonan. We'll see you next time.